Hi, this is Devon with InnerSpark, and I'm here today to talk about how flower essences can help in healing or supporting the physical body. And this is truly where having a perfect right brain, left brain split and being so intuitive can be a blessing and a curse. I often tell people I wish that I could simply communicate in like pictures or emotions, like just here, see what I see and feel what I feel, because then you would just get it. It can be very difficult to translate these things, and I'm going to do my best. So, for those of you who know me, I'm very much a scientist. I have a master's in nutrition and integrative health, and I love a good scholarly article. My idea of light reading in the evening is to like sit down with a giant tome of adaptogens in medical herbalism. Um, and then also in the same hour to like go outside and talk with my tree. So the modalities that I blend together for my clients are very much rooted in sound science and my love for the body and for our biochemical processes, and then very much in my just innate connection with unseen realms. And I used to feel like I had to hide that and keep it safe and just be normal and have a nice safe occupation and a safe job, and like I just can't do that. So because it would be cheating myself and cheating everyone else, right? Like, what's the point of being able to blend these things so perfectly together, the science and the woo, and to see that like it works? What's the point of knowing and having all that if I don't share it? So anyway, my long intro aside, how can flower essences and really energetic healing and plant spirits in general support the physical body? In my experience, personally in my own body and in seeing clients, the physical body's symptoms or just any type of dis-ease that it has is really most of the time an expression of something happening on the emotional, mental, or spiritual body levels that are then coming through the physical body. Because this body, as well as our entire physical environment, is just an expression of our internal workings. Pure and simple. So when something is amuck inside, it's going to manifest itself on the outside. And a really favorite thing that I will have clients do is to connect with the body part that is producing a symptom, because a symptom is a message and it has a teaching for you. Also using a lot of principles from traditional Chinese medicine and body metaphors and the more esoteric type of functions of different body parts or organs or organ systems. And then ultimately, I love blending the chakras and the endocrine system, because each of our 7 chakras aligns with an endocrine gland in our body. So there's something to that. These ancient people weren't just like making shit up and talking about swirly whirly vortexes in our bodies. Like, there are things there. Your root chakra in particular, whether you want to look at it from the chakra perspective, right? So we have our root chakra, or you prefer to look at it over here from the more scientific point of view, that is home of the adrenal glands. So that's where that corresponds with. And we'll go with this one. I'll go with this example, right? Because in either school of thought, whether you prefer to hang out with the chakras or you prefer to hang out with endocrinology, everything starts with a solid root, or doesn't start with a solid root. So root chakra imbalances, okay? You will see a lot of adrenal issues, adrenal fatigue, which isn't called adrenal fatigue anymore. It's HPA axis dysregulation, but that's another topic for another video. Adrenal issues. Stay on track, Devin. Adrenal issues, root chakra, they go together. So for those of you who aren't familiar with adrenal insufficiency, a person will have gone through periods of stress physical, emotional, mental stress, pushed past their limits, maybe over exercising and under eating, or over exercising, under eating, and dealing with life, or life just really threw them up just so much, and they were not properly caring for themselves. So as a result of living in this fight or flight place, which is so root chakra, the root chakra is our place of really like grounding into earth. So it is said that the soul enters the body through the root chakra. That is our place of incarnation, our place of stability, of safety, of having our basic human needs met. So when the body doesn't think that its basic human needs are being met, it floods the system with cortisol, which is produced by the adrenal glands, which then creates havoc on every single system in your whole body. This whole epidemic with hypothyroidism, especially in women, most often it is related to your adrenal glands and for some type of stressor in your body, or outside of your body. But anyway, another video for another time. Staying on track, flower essences and how they can support the physical body. So oftentimes when people will come to me and they've already been diagnosed with an adrenal problem, I'm not a doctor, I don't diagnose or treat, I simply provide, as a nutritionist and flower essence, plant spirit medicine woman, I provide lifestyle and nutrition interventions to support them in their healing. So when somebody comes to me with adrenal problems, I am immediately looking to their root chakra, and I'm immediately wondering why this person felt the need to literally drive themselves into the ground, to literally burn up their life force at such a high rate, and they weren't replenishing it. So what stories, what imprints are running in this person's energetic system, on their emotional level, on their mental level, on their spiritual level, that is preventing them from truly nourishing themselves? Like, what is in there? Because ultimately, and this is the answer, right? So if you get nothing else out of the video, this is the answer right here. Ultimately, until those inner conditions are reprogrammed, are shifted out, that physical thing that you're dealing with is still going to be there. So no amount of like stress management techniques, or, you know, the great adrenal healing diet, or these beautiful supplements and adaptogenic herbs and mushrooms that we have, those are all going to be so fantastic, and they're going to support the physical body and healing. Yes. And until those inner things that created the problem in the first place, that allowed it to manifest, until those are addressed, you're still susceptible to having the exact same things keep happening to you. And that's where the flowers can come in. I'm getting hot. I love this stuff. It fires me up. So the flowers can come in and help you to reprogram, to peel away these layers of yourself that have created the internal environment within the person with the adrenal problems that has told them to just go, 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 push past your body's messages of being tired or needing rest, or, you know, whatever is going on. And a lot of times I'll see guilt imprints. So the person feels guilty for needing to rest when they're tired. So they'll just keep pushing. And like, that's root chakra adrenal overdrive. Or I'll see people feeling unworthy or undeserving of rest. And so we'll really just like keep going deeper and deeper. And the beautiful thing about the flowers is they will only take you as deep as you are ready to dive. So it's not going to be like this, bam, take this, and like, oh my God, this like spiritual crisis is happening, and you're, you know, it's a slow, loving, caring process. It's a sustainable unpeeling and reprogramming. And the way that I work with my people is to create these custom blends to really support them in what's alive and that at that moment. And it's amazing what will just keep coming up and keep unfolding, and we'll keep recreating formulas, keep taking those and just keep rolling with it, while simultaneously assisting the physical body. So in the case of the adrenal, the adrenal issues, supporting that physical body with, proper movement and proper nourishment and proper lifestyle activities, while also undoing those programs, and greater healing takes place for the long haul because they have really shifted out those patterns that were allowing that disease to manifest in the first place. So that's just one example of how the flowers and how this modality, when blended with the physical healing modalities, can really just create these amazing, beautiful shifts